Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here with a little video. I want to call it an update, but I also haven't talked about this in quite a while on Wren and Jacqueline. They are a mommy-daughter duo that is active on TikTok. Primarily, that is where most people know them from. I recently did a little bit of a deeper dive into their channel because I saw them being talked about over on Reddit, and I wanted to look for myself and kind of see, what's going on there. Like, has she taken a step back and done any better? Has she removed any content? And kind of what are my thoughts as of today? So we're going to go over those. If you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so I wanted to pop this video in as just something unrelated to the other things that I've been talking about as of lately. It's not meant to be a distraction because it is still heavier in nature and something that is upsetting, especially if you're, if you watch my content, you will know that family vloggers, mommy vloggers, daddy vloggers, whatever you want to call them, are they produce some really upsetting content, and I talk about them a lot. But I'd like to talk about Wren and Jacqueline because some of the videos that I went down in their timeline to see what was being saved, what was being really highly viewed, is the content still available? Because yes, screenshots exist, but also people can remove the content and maybe they completely redid their channel. You never know. So I wanted to take a look for myself. When I say that the videos that are still public on this channel are some of the worst pieces of content that I have come across on social media, I am not exaggerating. I want to share some of those screenshots with you guys in this video. I'm going to insert them. Please pay attention to the number of saves. This mother knows exactly what she is doing with this content. She publishes content of her daughter eating things like pickles and hot dogs and eating sounds, you know, trying different foods, and her mouth is making these sounds that has been proven by medical professionals and people who know a lot more about psychology and all of the things with those kind of people that lurk around the internet. It has been proven that those sick individuals, if and when they do not have access to the content that they want, they will seek out channels like Wren and Jacqueline, like the LeBrant family, like the Ace family. They will seek that out, like the Ballingers, all of these family channels. They will seek those kids out because the content is readily available, and you have this idiot here publishing content of her child eating pickles and her kid eating a hot dog, or doing an outfit of the day where she's wearing a little dress and she might be wearing an outfit that a little bit of an older person would wear, but it is catering to these sick-minded individuals who are taking this content and saving it and doing the most appalling things with it.
I've worked with pedophiles for years. Do you know where they get their sexual images? The Wall Street Journal published a huge article on parent-managed minor accounts. Did you know you can subscribe to one of these accounts and pay the parents to send you private photos of the child or even used clothing that the child wore? After they get the images off social media, they take them to other platforms and the and they have been seen talking about how it is not stimulating enough and they need to go find the little girls in person. And why would they think that's wrong when material is so readily available? That's the problem. It doesn't just stop with images. The article also mentioned that the parents were having children interact with these adult men subscribers. The social media algorithms further pushed these accounts to those users. So the parents know what's happening, social media knows what's happening, and doctors know what's happening. Who doesn't? The children. Yesterday I posted a video on how pedophiles who can't access child will use children's influencer accounts on social media, and these accounts are knowingly run by parents, usually mothers. I've seen a lot of comments where people are very disturbed by specific mom influencer accounts. So I checked out one account in particular and I looked at the content and how many saves there were. So if the little girl was doing something innocent, not a lot of saves. If the little girl was doing something that could be seen as sexualized, it was shocking. The little girl with an adult, 400 saves. Shaking her hips while wearing a skirt, 6,000 saves. Does it again, 7,000 saves. Does it again, 8,000 saves. Sitting in a chair, 12,000 saves. Sucking on a straw, eating a turkey leg, eating a kebab, and then licking a straw, 20,000 saves. Sucking on a straw, 50,000 saves. Changing her eye color and almost looking seductive and older, 300,000 saves. When you post videos on social media, you can see when people start watching the video and when they stop. You can also see at what point during the video they choose to like and save it.
When I come to you and say that Jacqueline is a bad mom, I am not just swinging that around and, doing it for shock value. I think that Jacqueline is one of the worst parents that I have come across that has a public social media presence. And I don't understand why she is not talked about more often. I'm going to definitely do my part and insert her into more content going forward because she is still very active and very much using her child in these heartbreaking manners. So when I say that she's a bad mom, I am not saying that to mom shame or guilt or, do anything weird. It's actually because if you look at her content and you think that that is being a good mom, then I firmly disagree, and I don't know what the hell you're seeing that I am not seeing. There is another mom on TikTok. Her name is Amanda Graves, and she is a tattoo artist. She owns her own shop, and I found her because of her glitter tattoos. Not my style, but I can appreciate all art forms, especially when it comes to tattooing. And unfortunately, I saw her go on this path of she was sharing her daughter, and initially it was like, her kid would be in a couple of videos here and there, but she started incorporating her daughter more and more, and then she started homeschooling her daughter, and that increased the content. And then she started sharing about the child's competitive cheerleading and things that they were doing as far as dance routines and all of this kind of stuff. I went through her content and I was looking at how many saves does her normal content have versus the content where she's showing her daughter in a leotard or a midriff. And it is just shocking. The last thing I want to say, because this is a little bit rambly, but I hope that it resonates with at least some of y'all. Samantha Caston, she recently made an announcement saying that she is removing her child from social media. She recognized that, yes, early on I was sharing videos that were, whatever she intended them to be, lighthearted, fun, entertaining. But she recognized and she realized the absolute direct danger that she was putting her child in by sharing her on social media. So what did she do? She did what any good parent would do, and she immediately stopped it.
My husband and I came to a decision today that we're no longer going to show our daughter Seven's face anymore. You're probably wondering why, but we've had a long talk about this, and I just feel like we live in a very disgusting world, and it's so sad because I spent 5 years trying to get pregnant, and I did 2 rounds of IVF, and I had low eggs, and like the chances of me getting pregnant were so minimal So I was so proud to show off my miracle baby and just, you know, show our daily lives and everything that we're doing in such an innocent way. And yet there are so many gross people out there, and the saves on my videos just keep getting higher and higher. And I get messages every day about her, and there's people saying, I am in love with your baby. Literally sending me messages saying this. I get comments and messages saying, hey, I wish your daughter will one day marry my son. They're around the same age. Like, it's gotten too much. And this is only the bare minimum. I'm not even going to go into detail about other messages I've got, or comments, or just shares and people following. I have an Instagram I made for her, and it's private, and I have over 600 friend requests in her inbox from men. And she's not even 1 year old. She is a baby. It is so disgusting, and I can't take it anymore. And every time I post a picture or a video of her, in the back of my head I'm thinking, what is going to happen with this video? And then if you just take away the disgusting people in the world, there are also a huge issue with AI, and I don't even know the gist of that. Like, I don't even know where that's going to go. I don't even really understand what AI is, but it scares me and I don't like it. And I just have come to the point where I feel more comfortable not showing her face anymore. And it's really sad because I'm so proud of her, and I want so badly just to share my pride and joy, but the internet sucks. It really does. And I don't know what else to do other than just to take her away. So from now on, the only people that are going to see her are close friends and family, and it's going to be like that for a while. I think this is the best decision. Also, it's actually crazy because when I share a picture with her, I can get tens of thousands of likes of my baby. But if I share a picture of myself, I'm lucky if I get maybe 1,000. And I'm not complaining about the likes by anything, but it just shows the absolute obsession people have with her. And if for some reason you have a problem, we're like, oh my God, why would you take away 7? I can't believe you would do that, da da da. Then you need to ask yourself, why are you so obsessed with someone's child that you don't even know? Because there's a real issue here, and I think social media also makes it to where you feel too close, or like you know someone that you don't. And I'm going to end on this note. I also had someone share me screenshots of where I live, and if that doesn't scare you, I don't know what does. So yeah, I know probably a lot of people are not going to like this video, but it has to be done. So I'm sorry, and I just wanted to put that out there, that we'll no longer be showing my baby's face anymore.
I will close out with these thoughts. If you know that something is bad and you continue to do it, then I think that people have every right to call you a bad parent. You are not fulfilling your responsibilities and your obligations as a parent to protect your children or your child if you know that it's bad and you continue doing it because you're making money. And channels like Wren and Jacqueline specifically she has made so much money off the back of her daughter. I worry about that. I worry. How is your child going to feel when they get older and they see videos of you feeding them frozen honey out of a tube and see the tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of saves that video had? How dare you? I think it's disgusting, and I will never stop shaming parents who deserve to be shamed. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.